Hello, my name is Arlo and this is Elemental Idea. And today we're going to be talking about Boy Kills the World. This is the latest movie from the director Maurice Moore and Bill Skarsgård. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but if it's not, I will put it here. That's it. It's the same guy who's going to do the Crow movie, the new Crow movie, and we will talk about that a little later. So, Boy Kills the World. This is a revenge movie. It's hyper stylized action and fight scenes. That's what it is. It's a movie, then you have to disconnect your brain to enjoy it and just watch the movies for what they are. And what this movie is a punch guy movie. Yeah, it's a punch nice guy movie. So the plot of the movie is this kid is an orphan, and someone killed his family, and he went into training when he was a kid, and he's looking for revenge. And he grew up training, and finally he's ready to take his revenge. So he goes against the bad guys, killing every single one of them, kicking it in the face. He's a really good fighter, and this movie is not about serious stuff. You have a lot of gore, a lot of blood, and there is funny too. There has some humor in it. For stars, our protagonist is deaf and mute, so he does not speak. What he does, he's narrating stuff in his head. And how he does it is like a video game, because he doesn't remember how his voice is supposed to sound. So what he do is he actually said in the movie like, "Oh yeah, I just pick out this awesome voice because he's awesome."
Give myself an inner voice. I took the last one I remembered from this video game. Player one wins.
And it sounds like the whole movie is hilarious. He read lips, and that's how he communicates or try to communicate. And he goes into a rampage through the bad guys. And he used to have a sister that passed away, and he have like this construct of her sister that is interrupting in the fights. He appears and says funny stuff, and that's cool. I like it for what it was. They extended that joke a little longer, but yeah. So it's not too much to spoil in this movie. Let's talk about the. I will give you the spoilers and the full review of the movie at the end. What happens. But I have some twists, and that's nice. And there is a twist that I should see coming, and I didn't, and I enjoy it. Well, the action part is really well done. The fights are well done. It's this kind of fight that is hyper stylized. There is not too much sense behind it, but it is fun to watch. And the guy is really good playing the part, and he find two friends, and they're also really funny. And one of the friends is this black guy that mumbles, so he can't understand what he's saying. So during the movie, he's just inventing whatever he's saying. There is a part of the movie that he get with these guys, and they're formulating a plan, and he's imagining the plan like, we're gonna enter this way, we're gonna go to the stairs. So he's imagining himself doing it, and then the guy talks like blah, 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 and he talks and mumbles, and you don't see what he's saying because you're watching the movie through the eyes of the protagonist. So what you watch, what he hears or what he actually see is like, all right, cookies, house, and he imagines that, and it's hilarious. I really enjoy this movie. There is a movie, Monkey Man, that is compared to this is a stylized action too. That one take themselves too seriously. This one take themselves too funny. But it's the point of the movie. You understand that the guy actually tried to make this. So the bad guys control the city, and they have these kind of Hunger Games going on. Every year he runs out supposedly people who is against the government, but what they're doing now, because they've been doing it so long, is just grabbing random people and televising their deaths just to keep people in line. So he goes in a rampage, like I told you, kicking and fighting. They have good effects, good fights. The fights are well paced, they're fast fights, and I like that. And during the whole movie, he is talking like KO, final move, and it's funny. It's funny because basically he is a kid that grew up, but in his mind he's still a kid, and he keeps having these flashes to the sister that he lost, because basically the best part of his childhood was her sister. So it's a good movie. It's in theaters. Like, I should recommend you go and watch it. Yeah, it's a fun movie, and I would like the more projects like this, unique projects, will be made. So yeah, go and see Boy Kills World. If you like fights, if you like action, and if you want to disconnect your brain for a while, this is a good movie for that. If you like Fast and the Furious, and I know there is a lot of people they do, you're gonna like this movie. Okay, now moving on. Guess what it comes. Spoilers. From now on, I'm gonna talk about some nitpicks and spoilers from the movie. So here we go. The plot of the movie. He goes fighting, and one of the villains that he fight is a girl with a helmet, and in the helmet is the coolest helmet ever, because whatever she's thinking, the helmet put it in the visor. And it's cool because they present this girl like she's top number one fighting in the army of the bad guys, and she's fully devoted to this. She's killing people too. And we figured it out that one of the guys, this whole crime syndicate or government, let me say, because these are the government, is run by one family. All right? This family name is the Vanderkoys, and the Vanderkoys, and the Vanderkoys are one of the guys or two of the guys are tired of this killing with nonsense, but the leader is kind of crazy. And she's looking for one guy, the master, and she's looking this guy because this guy is the one who threatened her in power. And they let you know that the boy was trained by the master. All these years he was trained by the master, and this is this weird scenes that he's training him, and he's basically just beating him up, just kicking her ass and drugging this kid. He go into a rampage and kill everybody, and there is this really funny scene when he's fighting because he's eating some cookies because he never tried cookies, and he's delighted by it. It's not an excellent movie. It's above average movie, but it's fun, and I do enjoy it. So he get to the bunker where everybody is hiding. Oh, first the plan. You remember the friends they did the plan with? They go, and in the plan is interrupt the live show that is happening, because they run to these people and they get murdered by serial characters, because it's a serial company. They want like go and sponsor all this, and it's weird, but the scene is cool because there is weird scene. They're fighting with like a pirate and big bunny and blood everywhere. And he loses his two friends that he make, but yeah, after that he goes into the main bunker where there's the people, and he gets to fight with the top one girl, and I would just say he wins, right? But when he gets to the part that actually is all the Vanderkoy waiting, there is pictures, and we realize that he is the son of the Lady Vanderkoy, that is the head of this empire. And what happened was that this guy lose her family, the master, and kidnapped this boy and training to kill his own family. The sister, I don't remember the name because their boy and sister know that the family is awful. So at the end, the mom tried to connect with him. She doesn't do it, and then order the daughter to kill him. And when she is beating him up because he's not fighting, because he realized he's in a conflict, he do this sign. That is a sign that she had with him, and she realizes that's his brother and that's the only person that she cares about. And they both rebel and kill Lady Vanderkov. When they're coming out, the master is here because the master was planning this all along, and they have the most drag out fight ever. Yeah, in a couple of scenes you're gonna think, oof, this guy's dead, this guy's dead. But the fight is really cool, and ultimately he wins. And yeah, he go with her sister into the better future, apparently. This movie, the actor is really good in the role that he have there, because he does not speak and he have to act only with his eyes, and that's pretty cool. The movie, like I told you, is a fast-paced movie and you're gonna enjoy it. Nitpicks about the movie. A lot of people told me that they see the plot coming mile away. The plot that I didn't see is that this kid was actually the son of the Lady Vanderkov. That one I didn't see. The rest, I didn't knew that the helmet girl was his sister, and the master was the evil guy because it was too obvious. But yeah, it was entertaining. And I recommended you go and watch this in the movies. I know no one is going to see this video, but I did. So, and if you want to see more, check out here or here to see more. And if you have any comments about this movie, put it down below. I will read it. I will reply to you. I swear. Yeah. My name is Arlo, and this was Elemental Idea.